Hello and welcome, this is Insti and I'm starting to play the Sinking City. In here we play as a private investigator, Charles Reed, who has some nightmarish visions and he's looking for help. Certain professor called Johannes van der Berg. And other things we have investigated in the city of Oakmont. Was it Oakmont? I think it was Oakmont. Yes, Oakmont, sorry. In Massachusetts. And this was originally released in 2019 for Windows, PS4 and Xbox One. Unfortunately, the developer Frogwares and the distributor had quite severe disagreements, which end up in the court, and apparently Frogwares won. It's a whole nother story, but it was removed from a few of the storefronts. You couldn't buy it from a couple of stores. It was returned to Steam under the distributor. There was some shady things happening there. Then it was pulled off, put back again and yeah, basically it was it was a hectic time with the Sinking City, to say the least. I bought it when it was first released on Xbox. I played it well, quite a lot, I think. I never played it through, but I can't really say how far I actually played it because I did quite a lot of things. But as the Frogwares finally won the legal battle, it came in the GOG where I bought it, and yes, it's been Steam from 21, and it's still there, and also Switch. But yeah, I bought it from the GOG. It's a deluxe version. It should have all the DLC, even the well, let's just say a couple not so great DLCs. I think one of them is just giving you an experience point, so yeah, there's that. But overall, what I remember, it's a decent Cthulhu game. There are not many of those games around, so yes, everything is fine. Every game that is from Cthulhu lore, it could be fine, I mean. And we'll see if this is one. I think what I remember, I did enjoy to play this, and I'm fairly certain I will do now. Mostly positive, I think, or something like that in Steam. But anyways, I digress. We just jump in. I think the settings should be fine. Difficulty-wise, I'll go with the investigation detective. It was a newcomer on default. Evidence in your casebook will have an icon to indicate you can use it to advance the case here, but I'll go with the detective. Evidence in your casebook will have no hint icons. You need to work out what action to take next. So that's my excuse if I fail something, which I will probably do quite a lot. Combat, normal. Monsters have standard health and your character has standard resistance to insanity. Sounds fun. I think I should have subtitles on. I'm checking that. Yes. So I think that's enough of me blathering. I'll jump in game. If you're more interested about the legal drama and whatnot, I think there's a decent synopsis in Wikipedia, but probably you will find more on internet if you're that interested. But yes, I only started the game to just check the sounds on the start, so yes, previous autosaves will be overwritten, that's fine. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment. and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. Ammo is scarce, fleeing is often a better option. Man-eating eels don't care if you're a strong swimmer. Avoid staying in the water for too long. Well, bear that in mind. Looking good there, champ. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I have had a few of those dreams. Submachine gun. Oh, these are from the DLC. Knowledge point is one of those. Charon ship. So, inventory, yes. Well, actually, not inventory. That's well, it is. We have something in here. Mind Palace. Well, I always thinking Mind Palace, not place. So these are from the creators, the makers who made Sherlock Holmes games. So these are definitely similar, like the chapter 1 and whatnot. Main case, side cases, completed cases, law, city, correspondence, documents, bestiary, mythos, skills. So yes, I have one knowledge point. Keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining chance to deal double damage with the pistol, chance 10%. Set traps twice as quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna use traps. Vigor, extra clip, well, actually mag. Carry 7 more pistol rounds. Well, pistol rounds is better. Unnatural recovery. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for one last fighting chance. That could be a possibility, yes. Of course, there's more in here. Gunslinger, nimble fingers. Warweather, tight spring. So what do we have here? Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. So yes, there's a little bit crafting. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. You know what? That is obviously something I want to have. I'll just check. Master Survivalist. Remain sane for much longer. Effulgent Mind. Remain sane for longer than any ordinary human. That's nice. More experience and more experience. So obviously more experience is something you probably want to take as soon as possible to get most out of it. Gain 50% chance to double request reward items. Double quest. Wasn't there something about melee fighting? Or are angled by the leg cutter, sapper charge, high yield, extra bullet, reload faster, improved coordination, war veteran, sharpshooter. These are, I think, for shooting, but wasn't there anything for melee? Field medic, carry 1 more first aid kit, carry 1 more grenade and firebomb. Yes, and 3 more fire rifle bullets, 10 more submachine gun rounds, revolver, shotgun, unnatural, private eye the sailor. Melee attacks deal slightly more damage. Lightning bruiser melee attack speed increases. Those could be something I might want to have. Man-eating eels deal half the damage to you while swimming. Anyways, I'll go with the experience, of course. Did I? Yes, I think I did it. Yep, okay. We have a map. Nothing yet. Inventory. Submachine gun deemed too expensive for mass production. The M21 Chicago Broom is a favorite with private buyers for good reasons. Uses 0.45 ABB rounds and medkits and options. Okay, I might as well make a save. It doesn't really matter. We have 3 saves, and yeah, we are gonna do this now. Holding camera. Yes, I read that already. Okay. Hopefully the brightness is fine. Casebook, press C to activate. T for C to activate. Frosty welcome. Okay. So T. Okay, T. Casebook contains your main cases. We have evidence. Yes. I'll have to check these more when I need it. There's something there.
I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
You will. We already know that. You will. Key evidence collected.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Monolith National Park is waiting for you, Oakmont. Brummer, the noble troglodyte. Curse of the Ver Jaguar. Oakmont shipping. Nice. Wait. All evidence collected. Okay, I'll have to remember that. We have something in here. Did I guess I took what there was. So, yeah. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh. Looking good, looking good. Hello, can I talk to you?
Get out!
Well, you polite bastard. Press space to climb.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Oh, he's one of those famous Vanderbergs, I guess. Whoever they might be. About my problem.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Okay, where is Robert Throgmorton?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Speak plainly, man. I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
It's a 5-star hotel, I guess, then. Oh, the reddish eyes. Almost as red as my left eye was when I had iritis. But I digress. Devil's Reef. How do I get there?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay. What else did you mark on the map?
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
You seem quite yellow. Anyways, what do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club.
Of course.
For the like-minded intelligentsia. Gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
I guess we say goodbye now.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Yeah, you said that don't worry about that, but I'm actually starting to worry quite a lot. Press M to activate, press T for more information. So we have a map. It's a quite huge map. And most of the streets are watery, as you can see. And those are the kind of waters you really don't want to swim because of the eels. Photo of a trophy plate. Trophy plate like with a strange fish. Looks very lifelike. Oh. Well, I guess that's a real fish, so it should seem like a lifelike. A key to room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Johannes van der Berg said that I need to find a person in the Oakmont port by the name of Robert Throgmorton. Supposedly he can help me with my visions. Of course. Can we talk to you a little bit
We'll
more?
meet again, Mr. Reed.
I bet we do. Ah. Yes, spraying the sea. Or spraying someone under the sea. Maybe. It still looks very nice, this game. Bit watery and too many tentacles and suction cups. Ugh. Welcome to Oakmont. I feel like home already. The town on the rise, as you can see. Definitely town on the rise. Where can I invest? Only the most flavorful seafood. Well, I guess you could say that's definitely a flavorful. I don't think that is even a lie. It depends whether you like the flavor or not. Well, I guess we might have found a
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Perhaps. So, what happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Consider marked. What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Who are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Do I want to go with this? Yeah, I want to.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
So I can try to find
Mr.
out.
Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Well, there are.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
And tell me more about the
I need
case.
to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the boat?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
And the
Where's
house?
the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Okay. Well, my specialty is finding missing people, not places.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
You might last clue, you might... Yes, Robert. Okay, yeah, these are still these. I'll just take a look around quickly. half-eaten shark. What the hell? Right. I don't think that's a normal cat. No. Suddenly I'm in a The Thing movie, apparently. Again, I do hope the brightness is okay. I added it quite a lot, but it's hard to say. So, I can't pull my gun out at the moment. Hopefully I don't need it. We can indeed run. Might as well check a little. Oh, those were cans. Somehow I was thinking maggots, but they were cans. I kind of want to hear if he's praying.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us. Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
I'd rather not, if I'm completely honest. So let's go. I'll make a save. Oh, right, we can see the buttons here. Climb in space, use weapon, use gadget left, interact, hold, loot object, items, map. Case book, might have flashlight, reload weapon, melee attack is E. Okay. Indeed it is. Maybe I have to see if I can change that, because I could use a better button for that. Anyhow, let's go see if we can find Throgmorton's son. Ah, I guess I need to press long to loot stuff. So maybe that's why I didn't take anything from the boat. Or maybe it was empty. Who knows? Look. You have a seashell.
Damn newcomers.
Sorry. I thought this was a friendly town. I guess I was mistaken. The boat. Is it? I guess it's here because we have police line do not cross, which I already did now. Titania lifeboat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
I don't know.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Do you have anything to tell?
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
At least alive, I
Can't
guess.
catch a mackerel since it was Innsmouthers fishing business.
Wait, what happened there? Okay. I don't know what happened there,
Can't catch a mackerel since it was Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
but everything seems to be fine now. At least I hope so.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Well, there's some greeny, glowy stuff there. Oh. So, yeah. How do I put it down?
Something with...
And we have a letter. Albert Throgmorton's will. Oh my. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should never done that. Everything should remain in the cave. Professor Unreadable. I fear that will become what will become of me. It's signing in my brain. It's singing, sorry. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The cycles goes and on and on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father, Unreadable. He's here. Well, that's ominous. So, no. Oh, right, we have this weird vision thing here. Albert Throgmorton Innsmouthers feud. Albert return unstable. Well, these are not mixing, but I'm just checking. Yeah, I kind of don't trust Innsmouthers myself either because, well, not wait. I think that they're the Innsmouthers because yeah, I played the Dark Corners of the Earth. Robert Throgmorton wants to find his son. He was found barely conscious by a fisherman on the shore who brought him in this house. The fisherman says that, yes, mentally afflicted and acted aggressively before disappearing. Robert arrived to investigate and is now standing in front of the house in question. Until he is found, Robert won't allow anyone to leave the boat, and he won't help me. And then we have lore, documents, Albert's will. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Basically, what screen went for dark, and I changed resolution, and then it changed back. Don't know. Was it something behind? Well, again, I don't know what happened there. If it happens again, I'll really have to find out. Might not be in the game. Oh, there's nothing here. What if I do? Yes, we have a flashlight, and of course it will work on F. Nothing. Don't know if there's hidden stuff. Well, there's crafting stuff around places, but I don't know if there might be something else. Again, my memory is a bit hazy with this game. I kind of remember the first part of this. Oh, who are you?
I've said everything I know.
Not to me, you haven't. And
Don't
you?
do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
But if I go inside, you don't see my hands. Then what you gonna do? Oh, I don't need to press anything to open the door. Red balls. Fish. Makes sense after all. Can open this.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Well, good boy needs good rest. That's for certain. Yeah, so I could go back to the boat and try to get the stuff from here.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and
Okay, nothing else.
damaged, but clearly well cared for.
So yeah, you need to press long to get the stuff. I guess people enjoy eating fish here. Cozy little home. I can go up from there. Let's use the stairs for now.
It would
Handprints.
take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer. Let's see what you find, newcomer. Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Either he has a headache or something more sinister is going on here. Oculus? Is that you?
Choo choo. Ahem. Choo choo. Ahem.
Ahem, indeed.
Choo choo.
No, no.
Ahem.
I guess I took everything I can.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Who are you?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
So what happened here?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Yes, that indeed sounds familiar. Let's start. Who the hell is Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
And where are the others? But he kind of answered our question, but not really. But where are the others?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
So what happened to Paul?
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I've gotta go.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
I know the feeling. Trust me, boy. I know the feeling. We have...
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Yeah, he definitely is. Wait, could you, put the gun down, sir? Put the gun down. Okay.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
Oh.
He was beaten to a pulp.
Yeah, we have a little problem, especially when facing some mythos stuff. Interesting.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Yes, usually in games there's a portrait, and in movies also. What do we have?
5 cards short of a full house.
1 card short of a full deck. Mind's Eye, Q, press to activate T, press more information. Yes, Mind's Eye, but before I do that... Nice watch. Can I open this? I guess I need to... okay. That sounds like me in the morning. The modern Samson, Alan Brody. Fighting with lions.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Scales and eyes.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Okay. Yes. If I remember correctly, we are supposed to put the timeline together, like in...
Take this, ape face.
Okay. Bit hostile there. Yes, take this ape face.
Run!
Okay. We have one spot here, but do we need to go down also?
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Maybe this one is the first one. Something's happening here.
What's
Yep, I think this one is the easy one. Maybe this is the second.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay. Mind Palace. Was there any quick button for that? Mind's Eye. Casebook is C. Yeah, okay. Albert attacked the fisherman. Albert returned unstable. One fisherman is missing. Albert fled when wounded. Sudden psychotic outbreak. Louis shot without warning. Attack and... Nope. Okay. Unstable. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Louis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. That indeed, yes. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Louis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Good. Anything else? Louis shot without warning, fled. Nope. Unstable, psychotic? Yes. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Louis shot... Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Louis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. And that's it for now. Albert and the fisherman named Louis fled from the scene. I can track them, yes. Fisherman brought unconscious Albert Throgmorton to his house and left. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. One of the fishermen shot him and Albert fled through the hole in the wall. His hysteria seemed to spread. Will, who began to see visions similar to mine, when he recovered he found Paul dead on the floor and there was no trace of Albert or Louis. He doesn't remember anything beyond that. Okay, so nothing new. So yes, we can track. Can I?
Ed, I still hear those voices.
I know, man. I know.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Yes, we can indeed. Whee! I guess we need to go there. So far, so good. Ah, more casings.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Curious that nobody actually saw or heard anything. Oh, there's actually a marking for that stuff. And I'm saying actually quite a lot. I have to stop now.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Them's the good stuff. Okay, I might as well save here, just in case. Oh, right. Louis may have wanted Albert dead. Louis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Yeah, that kind of points out towards that. completely honest. I'll check here if there's something I need to see or find. No. Okay. Metal scrap. Well, there's blood, so we need to go down, I guess.
There's something in the pocket.
Louis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. It's always one more week, isn't it?
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Right. Up we go first. Gunpowder and alcohol. Good mix, good mix. Oh. Those? Oh, those are not stairs. Okay, that makes more sense then. And we can't go through there. So down it is. I kind of... Yeah, that's the... Hit it with spade. Because I kind of remember that the... will be something happening here. Padlocks. I guess we need to hit it. Oh, great. Disgusting little creature. Wait till his father comes. Ugh. Okay. No, wrong button.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Yeah, that definitely seems like it. No, still.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
Somehow
This
I
was deliberate.
try to use the E to interact. No, this is not the place where I want to be. Baroner is indebted to Louis. Louis left crime scene. Albert was murdered. No? More torn piece of jacket stained with blood. I found that alongside blood stained. No, the warehouse where Albert, yes. And I found the body of the Albert Throgmorton in the basement of a warehouse not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. Baroner indebted to Louis. Louis left the crime scene. Louis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. That is a safe assumption, yes. I'll check around that there's nothing else to be found. Probably not. Yeah, I would say that that is not self-defense anymore. He was following him through the streets, trying to shoot him, and then when found him, shot him in the head, and hanged him in the fish hooks. I guess he will have a good excuse to do that. We will see. So the bar should be... I think that is the bar we are looking for. At least I hope so. Can I get there from here? What's wrong with the fishes around here? Blackwood Marsh. Fish Canning factory. Okay, okay, okay. Under the Keel bar. Knowledge point. Oh, right, we have knowledge points. Skills. More skills. Honestly, yes. I'm definitely taking the... What the hell? That's, well, I wouldn't say cute, but not as creepy as the cat creatures. But probably wouldn't want to have that. I'll get those experience things first, so I'll get the maximum experience all the time without worrying anything. Before I go to the bar. You okay, mate? I'll go check this area too, just in case. Anything shining? No. Yeah, those small ones aren't that bad, at least when they're by themselves. But it will get worse. I think there's so-called infected areas where there are multiple enemies and whatnot. I don't know if I even want to do those unless I really feel like it, but we will see. I don't think there's anything here, so let's run. What a fine weather to be drinking outside. Oh, who are you?
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
What, you want me to shoot you?
Oh. Hey,
I guess.
spare bullet, fella?
I guess they are currency like in Metro.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
You are quite correct, yes.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
What happens if I go down behind here? Apparently nothing, but there's definitely something here. Oil springs. Fine. You don't really mind me being here. Behind here, I mean. Who are you?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Oh, do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Booze it is. Well, bullet.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Well, thank you, I guess.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Neither can I. Might want to fix your dress. So, you are harboring a fugitive here.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Well, if you don't tell me where the fugitive is, I will pull you under the keel. I've seen some unsettling creatures around.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Right. Lewis Flynn.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone?
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throg. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
And goodbye. Boy. Let's make a save. So obviously I will go and anything new in lore. Fortune teller's prophecy. Hard against I reveal. Whoever wins, you win too, but you'll only see that from inside. A metal cage. Louis is at the bar. We know that. Albert was murdered. Do I want to go talk to Throgmorton or not? Well, let's go. Saucy picture. Ooh. You
What
okay?
Get the... Oh.
Okay. They have a little leak here, I would say. Playing chess. Hello there.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Of course you don't. How did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Can't remember a thing. Okay, you killed Albert. Why?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Okay, we're gonna ask that.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just 'cause I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Well, honestly, your actions look deliberate. They definitely do.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
See, I kind of would believe him if it was just multiple shots at the body and left there dead. But one clean shot to the forehead, left hanging. Hopefully the creatures would eat it, maybe?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Now we have a motive too.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
You know, his eyes, it's the kind of target that sleep won't fix. But I think I have heard enough.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Nope.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Right. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. I kind of would say that would be the case if it would happen in the house, and then we haven't those smooth bullet holes on the front, which seems deliberate, and what happened to the body after that also deliberate. Lewis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. I must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. I'll go with that. Of course, there is always possibility he was influenced by the sickness, but I'll go with that now. I think last time I went different. I can't remember. But I'll go with that. Again, this is not a Sherlock Holmes game, so I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. It's just how do you feel more. So, let's go and tell our news to Throgmorton under the Keel bar and exit. Hello, good sir. I just solved the case. Again, it's not the E to use action. Bloody hell. Let's go with the creatures first.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
And gunpowder dry, but I found the murderer.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
The murderer is at the bar.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons.
Whoops.
Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Source of my visions.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton.
Slightly mad.
I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
So why?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
So any link between visions and hysteria?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You think the flood is unnatural?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Any discoveries?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
The murder and the expedition are linked.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Oh, fine. Okay. Tell me more.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
And you're willing to pay?
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Well, it depends how you're gonna deliver them to me. Case Case complete. Frosty welcome. New case. Lost at sea. So, first things first, I'm gonna buy the last one of these. So, Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Robert Throgmorton gave me a key to the expedition's headquarters. It is in the northern cover side at crossroads at Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Oh right, I can read it here. I don't have to remember that. Now if I only find it, that's the question. Wait. Cover side. Oh right, sorry. Helps more. Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Crossroad. So place mark. All right. So I need to wait. Let's go back here. Now, place mark. That's good. Focus on player. Can I mark the rest of the places too? They stick. Waiting for my southern Old Grove. I don't need. I guess that's would be the place where Throgmorton lives. Anything else? Oh no, those are just something else. If I need to make more markings on the... By the by, I haven't reloaded my weapons. That's... Where did I get revolver? Okay, good, good. So what is this? That's healing. I guess that's sanity, and that's just a prick. Right. Let's make a save. So, if I get more, and I do remember we get more addresses to mark on the map, I'll do that off screen. Bloody hell. Now, I think we're ready here, and we might want to find our inn, so to settle on and start doing our jobs. I guess we get a few of the quests from there too. Bit windy. Yeah, that's what we already read, okay. Costume unlock daywear. We of course gonna go through those. My diary, part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck and my headache. The worst I ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. But my memories are true. My strange powers, gained after that ordeal, prove it. I found something horrible on the island. Something old and dark and slithering. And it still haunts me.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Yeah, I'm the only survivor whatever happened there. We have a letter. A plea for help. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are the private eye that caught the murderer in the boat. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of wild forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and I'm beyond saving. But the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be bearer of this light, for I have failed. Right. Let's bring alcohol, scrap, shell casings, first aid, antipsychotics. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's a... Come on.
Never again, they say.
Is there something else in... I did. All that we see or seem is just a dream with a dream.
Never again, they say.
Right. Laudanum. Suits all ailments. Add to any spirits or tonic. Nice. Tincture of opium.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Maybe they return because you're chugging it down so much. So we have clothes. This is the newcomer. Unburdened newcomer. I don't know if I want to have the, well, wind coat. Nice. Vacationist. Maybe not. Day wear. I could try that for a while. Then we have Gangster, unlocked by story progress. King's Rope. Suddenly those seem quite familiar. Unlocked by story progress. Man of Science. Find out what happened to the robbed graves in the Rest in Peace case. Fisherman. Find the missing ship logs in the Bounty of the Sea case. Police envoy. Help the police officer get crime scene photos in the Extra Hours case. Blake Doctor. Learn all about wild beasts in the filed research case. Wardrobe. Master Sleuth. Find... Why do I read the wardrobe? I don't know. Master Sleuth. Find and return all the books to the book collector in the assigned reading case. Right. Collect all the Mystic Tomes unlocked by DLC. Help a real estate agent in the open house case. Is that all? I think that is all. I might go with the Daywear. I kind of want to keep... the backpack makes sense, carrying stuff. This could work. Wait. This doesn't have hair. This does have hair on the jacket, but don't we have it? I think we have. Anyways, I'll go with the Daywear now. Check the toilet. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying, with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouthers businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. This city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton crime family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here with us. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Another letter. Note from J. Vanderberg. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. Well, he's a helpful guy. So I think we've done everything from here. Of course, we're gonna check the other rooms. So that might be the last of this episode, checking around. We will see. But before that, I'll go get something to drink and I'll be right back. Okay, and back. Let's see. Casebooker gave me the key. Anything else? Mystic Tomes. So we need to go to the neighbor. Lore City raids on Innsmouthers. My diary part 1. Note from J. Vanderberg. I changed the buttons. My mouse now has the melee attack. Oh, maybe that button is okay. I'll have to check. And E opens the weapon stuff selection. I think we're ready.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Okay. I'm gonna... Nice. Some stuff. Shell casings. Always useful. Yeah, can't open that door. But I... Interesting decor. The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. I think he never figured it out. The Tome of the Mayor. The fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor on the southern part of the Whisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of the eastern Grimshaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say certain book is read at these meetings of a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. I kind of want to find that book. We're probably gonna find that book. Bewitched Dome. The local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in Eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? It might. At least we could get some clues from there. The Wheel Tome. I had a dream so real it still makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. And then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at a park in the Western Oak Grove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Where could the book be? And we have here, more pistol rounds. The Hidden Book. It took a lot of effort to track down this book. Well, kind of makes sense because it's hidden. After being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum, it was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the tome may be. The private hospital in Western Reed Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. The archives say it is on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Book in the bank. Talking with locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city, and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Norton Advent on Forefathers Street between Heelog Street and Windhelm Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself, so you're sending me there. Thanks a lot. Tomb in the Ruins. Local women were talking about a ruined house in the central cover site near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghost of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Okay, I think we got everything. Maybe I should paint something similar to my roof. Waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestor brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in Central Salvation Harbor on the Old Church Road between Seven Oaks Street and Windhelm Street. Still has a bad fame, and no one wants to live there even after the flood. Okay, so I kind of pause it here, and I stick those locations on the map so they are there. once I'm getting closer to the area, I can check those out. So that sounds like a plan. It will take a little while, so I'll pause it, and once I'm done, I'll show it to you guys. I hope they stick. I think they should. But be right back. Okay, now I've done this. You can't see them because I have the main quest selected, so we can see the key to the headquarters. But if I go casebook and select Mystic Tomes, then we see where I put them. I'm not certain about this one. This was, what was it? The Eastern Grimhaven Bay on the southern end of Whisper Street near the road to Blackwood Manor. I guess that would be a Blackwood Manor. So it might be here. The rest are marked. So the problem is, well, not the problem, but I kind of would like to see them all the time. What I mean when I have this, let's say, main case selected. So it would be nice to see where the books are if I'm close by to do them. But we'll have to check those. Nothing that close. By the by, what do we have in law? The nightmares. Okay, we've read that. So we're done with I make save. What is the latest? That. So that's where I want to save. Let's check the rest of the places.
The door won't budge.
Budge. Mr. Archer, I've seen you tracking things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. Keeping it down. Interesting.
The door won't budge.
Unfortunately, we can't get there. At least not for now. So let's go upstairs. Dirty cloud window. Well, too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Okay. X marks the spot, I would assume. Let's grab, what do we have? Whatever we have here, gunpowder. Okay. Nope. The door won't budge. Huh. I could take a picture, but it doesn't really matter. Oh right, we can use this to zoom in. Well, it's sizzling. I think that's it from this area. So let's go down and meet our landlord, who might be very helpful. Or might not be. Who knows?
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Moans and chanting.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
You do realize I'm gonna leave a review. Back noise, lullaby cross. Okay, we have more things to mark on the map if I remember correctly. To my dear nephew, my dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly, only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Robert, as in Robert Marsh, and is this some kind of a throwback to Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, where indeed there was a raid in Marsh refinery and whatnot? Are you hiding any bodies here? Hopefully not. You are hiding something. Like shell casing. Oh no, that's a crab. Yeah, I'll have to check those letters which we found. Okay. Oh, there's something. Something up there. Walter, can I help you if you hear you're peddling? If I hear you peddling the cheap, affordable living again, I could live with your renting out beast-ridden flophouses. But you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned. Wait. So, what else? Note about the hobo signs. Darren, think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locally use... Excuse me. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. Kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to time well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on door around town. That means that house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Could catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. K. So, we have letters from Oakmont. What do we have? This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. It came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly, and my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying, until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mum to return. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but have never got straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it is time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was man. He left the house in southern Old Grove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exultation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense, I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. Tonight, the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remembered a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my Caesars. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from an apple tree walking E. Brown Street in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into the depths. I was walking at the Lumber Street in Eastern Reed Heights, and when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Haylock Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it, and when it happened, the vision was gone. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in the Western Reed Heights near crossing of Avon, Ward, and Baker Streets. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows, surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes. He was cutting himself, piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices, so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed, and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter, and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. After vision, I sank in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in the Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Avon Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And when I saw the thing stalking him, a fetus on thin pointy legs with a little face full of evil and hatred, it's shrieking, I can't forget it. The local Innsmouthers scared me a lot. I'd never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my visions somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy, and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that I fell asleep, and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Among them I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? So, I'm gonna make new markings on the map, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done. They are quite spread around, of course. So there's one quite close by, and it would be Innsmouthers knows Northern Crusader Bay, so I kinda could go and check it, maybe. Let's see. Of course, make a save now. Anyways, let's leave. And fast travel. Yes, fast travel is worked with this. So you need to find phone booths. We have a boat. So this would be here. I don't know if there's a boat on this side. If there's no, I could go and check. I don't know, something in this gives me a little bit reminiscent of Bioshock, the first one. I don't know why, because definitely this is not a Bioshock game, obviously, but maybe it's water. I guess that's it. Cyclops 2. Yeah, indeed, that's an infested area. I don't think I want to go there just yet. I kind of want to have bigger guns. Yeah. I can show it to you. That's the infestation. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to have a weapon and more bullets before I start to tackle with those. I only have what? 5 bullets for a pistol, 4 for revolver, 34 organ grinder. Well, Tommy gun. So, yeah, I kinda want to have more bullets and better guns, maybe a shotgun at some point. So we are not doing that just yet. Please turn around. Oh. Maybe I need to... Please don't get stuck. So, that's out of the question. There's the police station. What else we could do? Mystic Tomes. Where is the closest? Basically that would... So one of these. Okay, that's not something I want to do at the moment. So, we are going to find what we can open with the key. That seems like a good idea. So let's do that. And maybe end the episode once I've dealt with that. I'll check around if there's anything else. For sale or lease. Well, that's nice. brick. I'm still not quite sure what we are to do with the bricks. Maybe it's a... I'm guessing it's a trouble. But other than that, I have no idea. Yes, very lovely looking place. I might check these areas too. Well, at least a little bit. We can run, of course. I guess he's preaching. And those infested areas, they do indeed Oakmont seaweed tobacco. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, the enemies on the infested areas, of course, do come back. There's that sign. How do I get there? Do I want to get there? I kind of want to. What is that? A trap. Well, we can't get anywhere from there. Maybe it's on the other side. Almost look like me. No, the door is not open. Suits and top coats. Closed because business isn't booming. How would I get there? I'm thinking that well, I don't know if that sign means that I need to use my special vision. There's also that symbol. And I can't use these, no. So maybe the... Is there a certain way to see which door would open? I don't know yet. Of course, I could try and in this. Okay. I hear something over other side. Ah, okay, so what am I oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that one shoots. Okay, that's dead. Come on. Come on. Bit clunky, but we prevailed. Almost died. Do I want to use... Oh, wait. Wait. How do I use that? pressing the button, but... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to press the right button and then use it. One thing I definitely need to upgrade is melee damage. I would say. Would make my life a bit easier. I totally forgot that they do quite a lot of damage altogether. Okay, in Coil Springs. And although this is a bit easier with mouse and keyboard, it's still a bit clunky. Not too bad, but a bit. Shooting probably makes things easier, but again, I don't have the bullets for now. Okay, so what's next? What are we missing? What am I missing? There's definitely something on the other side. Is it this the way I saw already? I think it is. We have this. I kinda want to get to the other side too, if possible. It would be nice to have those items. What am I missing here? Because I can't jump. Is there anything I could use to drop the ladders? That could work. Is there a padlock? I can't really see. How do I get on the other side? Yeah. What the hell? Oh! Can I break this? I don't think I can. No. Well, that's a bummer. And there's no markings in it. Okay. What the hell? What am I missing? No, get up. I want to use... Oh, I can climb here. Does it help? No, that doesn't help. Is there anything else where I could climb? Well, we could try this. No. It's stuck here. Well, not able to climb there either. Yeah, I don't... No, I can't jump. Oh, can I climb through here? No. Murderer. Do we have anything in here I could use? Honestly, what am I missing? Now I'm kicking myself. There's the stairs downstairs. Down there. Which I couldn't access. Well, I can climb on this, but that's about it. I kind of wish I could destroy... Where the hell am I? Lincoln Street. Is there a... Is there a... Wait. Yeah, this is the same place I've been already. Okay. The problem is I apparently have to be quite close. Nope. Gunpowder shell casings. Okay, we have more. So, oh right, okay. Yeah, I can see that. That's the front door. I definitely don't want to drop from there at the moment. Is there... Ah. Ugh. Disgusting creatures. More stuff. What is that? Chain. I was thinking this might be connected to some kind of quest and that's why I can't enter, but yeah, it was totally my bad. You can enter if you find the right places. So this we can use to go downstairs. Have I found everything? I do hope I have found everything. Can I? No, still can't destroy this, unfortunately. And we can drop from here, but I kinda don't want to. I'll drop... I hope I have found everything. I think I have. Maybe I have. Anyways, that's enough. Let's continue with the original plan. What was to check there? Key place. And maybe end the episode after that. What about, did I don't have enough skill points yet. So yeah, we don't need to go there, but what was the melee attacks deals? These are tempting. I'll probably want to have this, but these are tempting too. After all, those little beasts are nice to kill with melee. At least for now, because I really don't have enough bullets. But the bigger ones obviously need proper bullets. A harpoon. Can I use that? No, unfortunately not. That would have been so much fun. Nothing in here. Now now this definitely reminds me a little bit of Vampire also. Which I probably need to play at some point. Yes. So... is it that one where we need to go? I would almost... That's a bit... dangerous. Think about it, if falls some poor sod who is walking down it. And gets fiery barrel of death on his head. How many bullets do I have on different guns? I might want to try the pistol. I am fairly certain.
Guess I don't need the key.
Well, no. Definitely key not needed. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out of all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Lovely.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Yes, it would seem like it. Can I say with the typewriter? Underwood typewriter.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Yes. Okay, follow the crow. Soon, soon. No, come on. Gunpowder and alcohol. I hear the birds flapping. Yes, there you go. Okay. Before I go to there, of course, I'll check the upstairs. What is that?
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Have you seen many shells? Maybe you have. Yeah, the eels. I guess those are the eels that will eat me if I go into the water. Did we? Or didn't we? I don't know.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Under the sea. Fishermen reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harvey. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The Colorado space. The witness felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling of a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis.
Map of Cape Cod. Well, looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
The man from Nantucket or something like that. H. Doe, anthropologist. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet be to come. Nice. Good for her. Unfortunately, it probably ended not so good. I think I've checked everything from here, so let's go downstairs. I have a feeling that we're not alone. Actually, I can remember that we're not alone. But I can't remember what... Is it a creature or something? Yeah, I remember that there's somebody down here, but I can't remember whether it be creature or not. It wasn't a creature, it was a Innsmouthian. What else can we find? Huh. Well, there's a chest at least. Let's open that. And...
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Yeah, it would seem like it, yes. Those statues are interesting. So I guess he was breaking them in here. Another question is, what do we need to find? Okay, okay. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be delivered unreadable. Greenhaven Bay no later than Friday. MK5 diving suits 6. Air tanks and pumps 4. Canned foods 18 crates. Personal belongings 6 crates with NEM unreadable. Research equipment 7 crates. Do not see unreadable. Air pipes 24. Phone station and wires 1. Power generator 1. Responsible for daily unreadable. Cargo. New Mind Palace. Okay, yes. We have a cargo manifest. Take it to Grimhaven Bay. Yeah. Anything else? I kinda heard the bird. But maybe we're done in here. Oh, there's nothing in the box. Let's go upstairs and see what we can see from there. Ah! Okay, now I understand.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Yes.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Plan. Anything else? Anything... Well, we have points over there, but anything upstairs? That would be interesting. That if... Ugh, the eels. I can see the eels. So they didn't do anything upstairs, which is a bit odd, but fine.
I fatah me fe I Dagon.
Yes, Dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Well, I kind of don't think we need to really figure this out. We already kind of know how it goes. At least I'm fairly certain. So let's go. This would be number 1.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back. Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
This could be number 3, but this could be the last one too.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Key evidence collected. So what does that mean? Burned documents, cargo manifest. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, so expedition archive is lost. Several men came in. Yes. Oh, what do we have in here? Documents. Dangers of diving. Fisherman. Too many coincidences. Wait. Note about hobo signs. The chain. A simple codal chain ending in a half-broken link that has been bent out of shape. It's deep one's gold. Okay, that's interesting. So where would be the chronicle? I would guess that's it. So, I'll do that yet. We'll go to the chronicle, and after that I will end the episode. So we've started our investigation. So... we have something to show for. I know this is a longish episode. I'll probably do long episodes because why not? In the future, I probably, depending how it goes, I might cut a little bit of traversing unless something interesting happens. What? Cinque pani, zio Giovanni. We can feed everyone. Bit creepy if I'm completely honest. There's a phone. Yeah, you have to be quite close to these. Bit foggy and misty. That isn't a surprise. Sorry. Oh, sorry. My bad. Waitley's household chemistry. Viridian Ale. Pelagie Breweries. Keep yourself afloat. Oakmont Chronicle. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Bold claims. Now.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Well, got some time for your interview.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I served in the Navy.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Why are we all here?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Now, I guess
See you later.
I can... Wait, what is that? Sent Fool's Gold? Sent Gunners? I'll have to check that, but first things first. Archives. So you will often need to look useful information with various city archives. Archives contain topical information, for example, City Hall holds general data about citizens, organizations, while info about specific categories of people like criminals or patients can be found in police or hospital records. In the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select a piece of evidence you wish to investigate and then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. Okay, so let's go to the casebook. We have expedition, so I'll pin that. And what is this? To whom it may concern. I heard someone has finally taken up my case. I'm glad a professional is working with me on this. I've heard people say I should get professional help. Haha. Now this time I have a plea for you. I am in danger. I have managed to procure one of the gold trinkets, which has made me a target of the fishmen. I am being watched and followed. Please send an armed escort so that I can be transported to the safety of the police department. My house is in South Advent on Purity Road between St. Michael's Road and Powderhouse Street. Regards, Sims. So that's where we need to go. Wait. So is this connected to the Fool's Gold? I don't know. But anyways, let's check the archives. Nope. No. A and D, choose the evidence. Can I can't choose the evidence. I think it should... What is going on now? Is it because... Wait. I think I know. Let's put the Lost at Sea. Now I think it works. I hope. Yes. So the problem was I had the wrong case selected. So that was on me. Okay. Find any other expedition members dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my Robert Throgmorton. I still have a clue to follow. They left a city freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about freighter in Oakmont. So what do we have? A section. Make it advertisement. Grimhaven. The period after the flood. Ship freight advertisement. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration, for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. So that is now done, which means exactly what? I guess we need to go Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay, so that would be Pier 3. So that is where we need to go, but I will leave that for the next episode. I think we're done in here, at least I'm fairly certain we're done in here. I could check the upstairs, of course, and downstairs, why not? Interesting looking chair. I don't know if it's comfortable or not. John W. Ross. Shoes are such good value. Why not have style and comfort? Seashell, the great new perfume. Ugh, smells like fish. Hello, Dawn. Let me bother you. I'm just looking around. Oh, we have a few levels in here. Oh. Ooh, rifle cartridges. Don't mind if I do. I'm sorry. Did I push you away? How rude of me. I do apologize. Stop the press. Oh, it stopped. And yeah. Anyways, I think that is for this episode. Next episode, we are continuing to follow the lost expedition and what happened to it. And if we can, we might as well check the other cases if they are at locations or close to by the locations, and we feel adventurous and brave, because if they're infested areas, I kind of don't want to go there, at least not yet, until I have a little bit more ammo and more guns. But yeah, we'll see where our adventure takes us. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.